Good afternoon. It's the 2 o'clock game, Bucks and Celtics. It's your game of the week. Your only matchup between winning teams.
We have Celtics.
It might change soon. A couple of interesting games to start the day. We'll tell you all about it. So 3-1 Celtics, the 3-1 Bucks. Off the tip, an alley-oop attempt by Phillips from Andrade is no good. The Swartz, Shaw, Chris Anderson, what a bucket from Ron Shaw, Caleb Johnson, and Brian Hernandez. The Bucks out to a 2-0 lead. Celtics here as they almost commit a backcourt violation. It's Antonio Phillips, it's Ryan Kwasnicka, brother Jay Kwasnicka, who's got the ball down in the corner, back into Ryan. Ryan's looking to double. What a move, then he loses it and gets it to go. Also, Phil Andrade, as we mentioned, and Josh Granger. And this is an interesting matchup. Neither team is huge, but they have some guys who can really rebound.
Brian Hernandez.
And Brian Hernandez knocks down the three. Interesting that Vashawn Sims and Christian Straw, who have started each game for the Celtics that they've been here, they'll start out on the bench. Now Jay Kwasnicka's three is off. Good rebound by brother Ryan. Let's go Ryan and Jay when they're both out there. Jay drives. Great pass to Granger. His three is off. Hernandez with the board. Looks to run. Good pass in the corner to Johnson. His three is good.
And Caleb Johnson.
Quick start for the Celtics, 8-2. A couple of these guys are lighting up the stat sheet to start the season. Ryan Kwasnicka is a pretty much walking double-double as Granger is off on another three. Hernandez with a football pass. Toe tap from Johnson. His three is good. Oh my goodness. What an unbelievable start. The Bucks 11 and the Celtics 2. Kavas is leading the league in scoring. I believe he's at 23.5. He's averaging 9-something a game with rebounds. I can look that up. And they are going to correct the call. They say Quan Shaw tipped the pass. Jay Kwasnicka's three is off. Great tap in from Ryan. Get you those exact statistics. So Ryan leading the league in scoring, and he's always going to be top 5, top 10 in rebounding. This early into the year, everything's pretty close together. What a move from Hernandez. And it's 13-4. Certainly can't keep this pace up. That was a 2, yep. And Andrade gets it to go. I don't think anyone scores as much in the paint as these Celtics do. Haven't been a great three-point shooting team, but also not a bad shooting team. Straw can shoot it. Phillips can shoot it. Of course, the brothers can shoot it. We've seen Vashawn streakily shoot the ball, but he is a good shooter. I think everyone on the Celtics kind of thought someone else would grab the rebound. This is a turnover, Bucks ball. Battle of the green teams. We don't get the battle of the blue teams till week 11 this year. Johnson left wide open again. His three is off, and I sure enough jinxed them. They cannot continue the torrid pace. And now Andrade, that's their fourth layup of the game. It's 13-8. As I pull up the stats, it's 23.5 for Kwasnicka. Points per game, he is leading the league. He is rebound at 9 per game, so one shy of a double-double. Hernandez hits the three. Unbelievable start for the Bucks. It's 16-8. 16:20 to play. Now, Jay, what a pass to Ryan. That is beautiful. Not the first time they've done that. 16-10. Good to see Tristan Swartz and Chris Anderson back, along with Brian Hernandez and Patrick Allen. All those guys missed for the Bucks last week. What a pass to Tristan. His three is good. This is a barrage of threes early on. 19-10. That's another layup for the Celtics there. 6th of the game. No fouls. Dare I say no defense so far. All offense. It's 19-12 Bucks. Now Chris. Literally no one steps out. And his three is good. This is an unbelievable start for the Bucks. It is 22-12. Jay Kwasnicka's three is off. Good rebound. Chris boxed out Ryan, and Caleb comes up with it. 22-12. Hernandez guarded very closely at the volleyball line by Ryan. Screen from Chris Anderson, on the slip. Good ball fake. Back to Brian. Doesn't need much space. His three is no good. Great rebound. I would have to say that the Celtics and let's start with the Celtics. They've got to be the best rebounding team in the league from what we've seen. That one's no good. Tone Phillips right on cue with the offensive rebound. His layup is good.
And Antonio Phillips switches hands.
With Ryan, Phil Andrade, Tone Phillips' ability to rebound. Still haven't even seen Jared Johnson yet. Got to think they're probably the best rebounding team out here. Even though they're not as big as a team like the Bulls or the Grizzlies, they have dominated on the glass so far this season. That is no shot. Contact on the floor. That's our first foul of the game. Juan having a good time. Never a better time than now to remind you of his performance last week. One of the best performances we've seen, probably the best all season. 36 and I believe 13 in a Player of the Week effort. What a take from Johnson. He gets the layup to go. No defense from the Celtics early on. It is 24-12. That pass is thrown away. Schwartz has it. Wonder if we're going to see Sims or Straw soon. Juan Shaw. What a use of the pivot foot. It is 26-14. The Celtics won a timeout. Unbelievable start for the Bucks. We'll be back in about a minute.
Big thanks to Man on Fire for sponsoring the Bucks this season. Man on Fire provides a place for kids to learn about values and personal growth through sports. Go to manonfire4c.com. The Celtics are sponsored by the Institute for Social and Emotional Learning. Their charity, Change Comes from Dreams, Dr. Polly Garrett, and the ISEL work with families and individuals of all ages, including group therapy, working as a guide to self-development and relationship building. Find out more at dreamscomefromchange.org.
Back at it, 13:40 to play in the first half. We have a Vashawn Sims sighting. Passes into Jay, over Hernandez is off. Great rebound from Kwasnicka. Gets the layup to go. Juan having so far an arguably MVP start to his season as well. He's top 6 in scoring and rebounding. Johnson in the corner, and this three does not go. Great rebound by Vashawn Sims. Pat made a play on it, but a little bit too much. They say over the back. That'll be the first foul on the Bucks. 26-16. Celtics, both teams are 3-1. The Celtics only lost a 1-point loss to the undefeated Nets. A Koger bucket on the last play of the game did them in. Had the whole game and just couldn't hang on. In your power rankings, if you have them, I'm sure you have them right up at the top. They're as talented as anyone. Still haven't seen Jared Johnson. Quan draws the double team. Hernandez in the corner. That three is good. Unconscious from downtown are the Bucks early on. It's 29-16 with 12:25 to play in the first. This is going to be the Celtics recipe. Andrade misses this one. Schwartz has it. Great steal from Sims. Electric playmaker. He's fouled. Schwartz went for the block. Got a little bit of body on that play. Helps him right up. Love the sportsmanship. Bucks are 3-1. Oh, by the way, their only loss was also to the undefeated Nets. They lost by 3 in a game. They were also up almost the entire game. Boy, the Nets know how to close games out, and they are a second-half team, that's for sure. We'll see them against the Heat here at 3 o'clock. So both teams are 3-1 with a narrow loss to the undefeated Nets. Statistically, if you were to take the computer power rankings you would have, Aaron's laughing at me, you'd actually have these two teams, the Bucks and the Celtics, at 2 and 3 in the power rankings, because their only loss was a 1-possession loss to the undefeated Nets. Will that matter at the end of the year? Probably not, but for those of you who are keeping your power rankings updated, it's a big-time matchup. Another 3-1 team actually went down earlier. The Spurs were upset by the Grizzlies 75-71 in overtime. Hernandez is off from 3. And you see Sims' playmaking ability on display already. Shots off from the free throw line. Another board from Shaw. No Barrick Olden today, averaging 18 and 13. Only played the one game, but he had 18 and 13. What a pass to Shaw from Johnson. Finishes over Christian Straw.
Easy basket inside. Been doing it all season.
It is 31-18. The Bucks on pace to score 120 points. I do not expect that to happen, but they are on pace to do it. Another post touch for the Celtics. What a move from Andretti. He's going to get 2 shots out of that. The Bucks' true big man Alex Malnich not here today. They've played a little bit faster without him. I don't know how it's affected their rebounding numbers, but they made it work last week barely. They had 5 guys played the whole game. Just squeaked out a win against the Heat. Quan, Pat Allen, Tristan Swartz, put Farah on there, Chris Anderson. They're all good rebounders. Just none of them are your prototypical center. You could argue the Celtics don't have one of those either, but then again, they are as good as it comes on the glass. Hernandez will sit. By sit, he's going to walk over and get something to drink. Andretti's first free throw, now second, does not stick. Evan Johnson for 3, that's off. Great rebound from Antonio Phillips. Again, he won't have the production he did last year just because the Celtics team is so much deeper. Sims and the harm. Hoop in the harm, as they say. But he is still such a valuable piece with his rebounding ability. He did. (31-22). Johnson loses it.
Turnover.
Good from Sims.
And one. Oh, sorry. Just finishing the basket with Bashan Sims.
31-24. And the Bucks are cooling off. Aaron. Sorry, lost our focus here. That's Johnson off from 3. Rebound from Kwasnicka. We have it back. Phillips gets it to go. 31-26. And that's a huge run for the Celtics. As soon as Brian, Pat, and Caleb come out, it is then all Celtics. Shaw picks up his dribble, throws it to Antonio Phillips, throws it down. And just like that, we got ourselves a 31-28 game.
7:43 remaining.
7:39 to play. Do you have a walkie-talkie at the scorer's table? unbelievable run there from the Celtics, fueled by some turnovers from the Bucks. Just like that, 31-28. Farah looks to drive. He is swarmed by Kavos. And that's another turnover. (31-28), 7 minutes and change to play. That three in the corner is off from Jay, looking to get it going here. Jay, I applaud your t-shirt underneath. Perfect shade of green for your jersey. Almost another turnover. The Bucks are struggling with both Caleb Johnson and Brian Hernandez on the bench. Adjust our camera here. Evan Johnson, in and out. It's a pretty good look. Great rebound from Kavos. That's Ryan. Only the second game we've seen Jay. What a take from Sims.
Sean Sims makes it look easy as he gets all the way.
And Farah steps over the line. That is another turnover. And right back into the game come Brian and Caleb. Something like a 10-0, if not even 12-0 run since, I want to say it was 31-18, for sure 31-20. Oh my goodness, Celtics have the lead. And the Bucks right now are just committing a comedy of errors with the turnovers, the lack of defense, and they have just completely gone to sleep here. That's a good take from Hernandez.
Brian Hernandez with a tough lefty.
So two good teams, folks. Two very good teams. This is fun. I know Sims adds another dimension athletically and with his playmaking abilities. Good block from Hernandez. One of the things the Celtics have talked about is how is he going to be able to continue to help them move the ball and fit in with what they're doing, because they are a post-first team. That's how the Celtics team is built. Straw is going to fire from deep, and he knocks it down. The former Buck, Christian Straw, 2 seasons with the Bucks. He is loving this fit with the Celtics, I would have to think. What a pass from Hernandez. Shaw gets it to go. And that foul is on the previously aforementioned Straw.
Foul will be assessed to number 0 for Sean Sims. That'll be his first foul, team second.
35 apiece. High scoring, fun first half. The Celtics had their stretch where they were not communicating well on defense, and then the Bucks, some of it I think was the rotational changes, but just not communicating really on either end of the court. 4 kind of silly turnovers there. That 3 is good for Christian Straw. Knocks down a 3, commits a foul, knocks down a 3. That man is actively in the scorebook right now. 38-35 Celtics. And now Johnson's wide open from Hernandez. His 3 is off. Tone Phillips has it. Gets it to Sims. Over his IU Northwest teammate. He throws it away. Quan Shaw with the steal. He'll work on Kavos. What a take. Avoids the contact. Pat Allen can't get the tip to go. Jay Kwasnicka with the rebound. I think the Celtics kind of have this where they want it. Just in terms of pace of play at the moment. Holy cow, Vashawn Sims. Difference maker. When he plays within what the Celtics want to do, he makes them so much better. Almost a great pass. Ends up being a great pass. Unlucky bounce for the Bucks. For the Celtics. The Bucks take the layup. It's 40-37 Celtics. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the first half. 6 fouls total. 4 on the Bucks, 2 on the Celtics. Sponsors are Man on Fire. For the Bucks, as Jay Kwasnicka's layup is off. Felt like he might have gotten pushed by Chris Anderson. Good pass, Caleb Johnson for 3. This one's good.
Caleb Johnson.
Rare that he would go a game without knocking one down. He was 0 for 4 last week, had some good looks. I believe he's already got 3 now. Another turnover. What a move from Hernandez. He'll pull up in transition, in and out. Had numbers, he wanted the look. It was a good look for him, didn't go. 40 points apiece. Fast-paced first half, gotta love it. Really only a few whistles. It's another post touch for Ryan, who passes out. Christian Straw to Vashon. Caleb trying to force him to go left. Know that he loves that matchup. What a block from Pat Allen. Fouls on Straw. I did not hear what the call is. He must have bumped Allen when he was in the air. Not sure. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Hernandez with the ball here. Sims guarding him down here. Pass inside Allen. Just trying to do too much for the Bucks right now. Everything came so easy for them at first.
Turnover.
And now they're just forcing things quite a bit. That's got to be 6 or 7 turnovers since they hit the 31-point mark. I told you they were on pace for 120, but they wouldn't get there. Now they're barely on pace to score 80. Shaw looks to drive. He is swarmed. That's good defense. Yeah, that's great defense. Ryan had the block, and Phil draws the charge. Not called for the blocking foul. I'm sorry, 40 points apiece with 55 seconds to play. Celtics trying to get a 2-for-1 here, I would think. Phillips' 3 is off. Pat Allen with the rebound. Hernandez seems like he's doing okay on that ankle. And another turnover. They are just really forcing things, and now the Celtics throw it right away. What is going on? 5-second differential. Game clock to shot clock. Caleb Johnson, 3. His misses have been close. Foul from Brian Hernandez. That'll be their 6th. Maybe a little early on the foul to give. 20 seconds to play.
Number 3, Brian Hernandez. That'll be his first foul, team 5th.
And the Celtics are barely going to get a playoff here. Sims chucks with 4 to go, and it's off. And the Celtics will not like that. I don't know what happened. 40 points apiece. It's halftime.
Scores 40-40.
We'll be back with you in about 3 minutes. Second half coming at you. 40 points apiece. Double checking something, Ann and the officiating crew. Make sure they're on the same page. Good game of the week so far. One of these teams gets to 4-1, the other falls to 3-2. It can be done winning the tournament without being a top 4 seed. The Suns showed us last year as the 6th seed. It's just harder. You got to play, if say you're the 6th, the 11, and then the 3 on the first day. And then in the second half, you've got to play, I should say the second weekend, you've got to play semifinal and the finals. Top 4, though, I think is a huge advantage this year with how competitive the league is. A game like this could go a long ways towards getting inside the top 4. Not sure what they're checking on at the scorers table, but we're underway. It's 40-40. Brian Hernandez off. What a rebound from Chris Anderson. Should be a jump ball, maybe? We're going to call it travel. If they did not determine his hand was on the ball long enough to create the jump ball. What a move from Kavaz. He's bumped. I think that's a good call. Quan will argue Ryan went into him. Ryan will say, well, Quan bumped me. Maybe they're both right. Craig explaining. Brian's asking about to Craig the jump ball on maybe the previous play. My only guess is they just didn't have shared possession long enough for it to be a jump ball. Couldn't tell you. I can't hear what they're talking about. Free throw from Ryan. So 41-40 lead. They're actually going to start the Celtics with their starters. Straw and Sims off the bench. Bucks just blitz the Celtics out of the gate as Ryan knocks down the second free throw. Again, I think it was about 31-18. And then a combination of both teams doing some subbing and then the Bucks just starting to really throw the ball away. Oh, what a take from Brian. He is bodied a little bit. Enough, I guess, by Ryan to be a foul.
Foul is on number 23, Ryan Cabos. That'll be his first foul, team first.
And Bucks played probably as good as you can play the first 10 minutes of this game, and since then struggled to find their rhythm, but you knew it wouldn't be that easy the whole game. The Celtics were going to shore things up. Bucks are coached by Caleb Johnson. It's his third season. Do I have that right? Third season coaching the Bucks. Austin Peters was in there for a season. Shout out to Austin and Emily living their best lives out in Arizona. I think I have that right. 3 seasons. I guess 4 if you count back with the purple team from the first league. And as Ryan's 3 is off, a good rebound from Shaw. Not a ton of offensive rebounding in this game. Both teams do a pretty good job on the boards so far. I should say are doing a pretty good job on the boards. Sports layup is good. I do think at full strength the Celtics are probably as good, if not the best rebounding team in the entire league. And then the Celtics coached by Josh Arsenault. He was an assistant for them last year. Took over in the head role as JT went to the Sixers. Another foul on Shaw. He's frustrated as Andretti gets it to go. Arsenault with some serious off-season recruiting in the free agency world. It's his second foul. He's going to take a seat. Again, did some serious recruiting to bring in basically the core from the Suns team that won the championship. Still haven't seen Derek Dale or Jared Johnson yet, but so far they are proving that they are as deep as anyone and doing just fine without him. But only going to get better when we see those guys. It's 45-44. Andretti gets it to go. I think if you're the Celtics, anytime you can hit an outside shot, it's a bonus because they get so many points in the paint. Hernandez there, just not letting him get space. What a crossover. Oh my goodness, Brian Hernandez. That is absolutely beautiful. Takes it. Bucks back up 46-45. Going back to the well here with Andretti. Pat Allen doing his best to guard him. Good steal from Brian. Picks Ryan's pocket. He's a game changer. They don't even have Barrick or big man Alex Mounish yet. As I say that, he throws another ball away. Brian let that one slip. No warnings needed. Tie ball game. It didn't look malicious, but whatever he said was in the category of something you can't say. So that is still, and they're saying no team foul down there. That is 2 on Brian. I guess for language, and now Brian turns it over. That's a tough stretch for Hernandez. Andretti back to Jay, back to Andretti. It's the drive. He's getting bodied a little bit, and he travels. And 3 seconds. Takes away the travel, I guess.
Foul just sets to number 33, Phil Andretti.
Now Allen loses one. Sims is crazy. Crazy fast.
He gets the layup.
48-46 Celtics. 46-45. Ryan, good pass to Allen, who loses it. Chucks it out to Johnson, who's wide open. His 3 is off. camera caught up with you guys. Jay, wide open. Off again. He will not keep missing those. Ball stays with the Celtics. This is just Jay's second game, I believe. So it's hard to shoot consistently when you aren't here every week. As I say right on cue, he does get that one to go. You'll find it, Jay. You'll find it. You've been doing this long enough. You're a good shooter. It's 50-46 Celtics.
Tristan Swartz all the way. Closes the gap to 2 points.
It's actually 51. We missed one of Ryan's technical free throws. So if you're watching at home and thought we were off one, he did make both off the Brian Hernandez tag. So it is 51-48. 3 is off from Ryan. Chris had it, lost it. Tone Phillips, that's a killer.
And Antonio Phillips off the
in a
second
game
chance.
like this,
Uses the ball.
not give up too many second chances. How's a 3? 54-48 Celtics. Chris looks to drive. Good take. Must have either lost the ball or got blocked a little bit. What a block by Schwartz. Pat Allen up to Caleb Johnson. His 3 is good.
And Caleb Johnson.
54-51.
With another 3.
That's too easy, I think, for Andrade. Yep.
And
Just can't let him catch the ball there. It's 56-51. I don't know that you have to double in the post if you're the Bucks, but you don't want him to catch the ball there. I do know that much. Swartz off the screen, down to 12, 11, and 10 on the shot clock. Oh, and they do not hedge the screen at all. Swartz gets the 3 to go. 56-54. Now 33. Chris wants to guard 33. Phil. It's a good call. Yep. Good call, I think.
Offensive foul. It'll be Bucks ball. Fouls assessed to Deshaun Sims. That'll be his second foul. Team second.
(56-54) Celtics. What a pass to Evan Johnson. I believe Andrade knocks that one out on the baseline. Celtics much more active defensively compared to the start of that game. They were sleepwalking a bit out there. Dangerous pass over Sims. I think he'll wish he had that back. Hernandez from way out there. Good board by Tone Phillips. Talked with Ryan at one point. It's not that Ryan can't rebound with the best of them. He's as good, if not the best rebounder out here. Straw for 3 is good. It's that when you put a guy like Tone Phillips out there with Ryan and they both rebound together, not to mention Phil and Jared and Derek and all these guys, it just takes the pressure off. You can play a little bit more as Johnson's 3 is in and out. Play a little bit longer without having to come out of the game. You don't have to get every single rebound. It's a huge difference. 59-54. Ryan working on Pat Allen. Oh, he missed it. Not going to miss it again.
And Ryan K-Box.
61.
Strong spans his way inside.
61-54. That's down in the corner. Tristan, who's been shooting the ball pretty well. Good pass to Evan Johnson. And the Celtics are really defending the 3 much better than they were in the first half. Brian Hernandez gets it to go. 61-56. It's Phil on Brian. Good help from Evan. Didn't matter. Still gets it to go. I don't know what Andrade has, but he has been efficient, and he's got some serious points in the paint. 63-56. Not necessarily pulling away, but the Celtics starting to impose their will a bit. Tristan Swartz says we're still here. 63-59, back to a 4-point game. Sims.
And Deshaun Sims gets all the way in.
It's all in. Sims, 65-59. 6-point game. 8:40 to play, still an eternity. But the momentum is definitely with the Celtics. Good passing, good passing, good passing. Johnson misses everything. That's Evan. And danger time for the Bucks. Ryan for 3. Off. Looked good from my angle. It was online. It was just short.
Technical foul assessed to number 23. Ryan Cabos. That'll be his second personal foul.
I believe that's a language one. Again, there's nothing malicious there, at least from what we can hear. It just, sometimes it slips out. We get it. Now the Bucks will get 2 technical free throws of their own. It's Quan Shaw checking back in. Take a breather, cool down a bit. Well, tough foul calls against him. First one good. 65-61. Back to a 4-point game. Bucks had the ball in transition. Stop the clock. So the question is, did Tone Phillips have the ball? I think that's the right call. I know that the pass to Evan hit off of him and ended up in Tone Phillips' hand. I think the question was, nice block by Brian. Ooh, that is tough. That is tough. I think the question is, we don't have instant replay. Was the whistle blown before or after Tone had the ball? I thought Tone already had the ball. The officials got together and thought that as well. So I believe that call was made because it's a point of interruption play, but if you're tracking with me, but I think Tone Phillips had already possessed the ball. As Andrade's free throw is good. I think Tone Phillips already had the ball, and that's why they communicated that because of point of interruption, the Celtics get it back. 66-61. Nice pass to Evan Johnson.
Great pass from Tristan Swartz to Evan
Back
Johnson.
within 4. I've said that a few times. 67-63. Good ball movement from the Celtics. Phillips to Jay to Vashon. Good luck stopping him off a dribble. Straw, his 4th!
And Tristan Straw. Get it down.
Against his former team, he is looking to bury the Bucks. That pass is deflected. Caleb in the corner. Swartz throws it away. Celtics by 7. They've got the ball. They've got the momentum. Jay in transition. Very short. Promise you Jay will find it. It might not be today, but he's going to find it. 69-63. I'm sorry, 70. Bucks frustrated. They just got to stop turning the ball over. Communicate a little more on defense. Swartz open again. His 3 is off. That is great effort on the boards. Ryan comes up with it. Swartz will foul Sims on the floor.
Foul will be assessed to number 24, Tristan Swartz. That'll be his 3rd foul. Team
draw. Off. That's a good look, just a little bit strong. 70-63. Bucks down 3 possessions. Brian Hernandez. Money.
And Brian Hernandez.
Thought that thing might pop out and come back up. Stays down. It's a huge shot. Back within 4.
Foul will be on number 6.
Juan's frustrated.
That'll be his 4th foul. Team 5th.
Ryan got hit there, no call. Hernandez off from 3. Layup from Sims.
Sean Sims finishes at the basket.
Just to
make
sure
number 0, Sean Sims.
Our viewers are on the same page. We thought we may have been off a point from the scoreboard, what we had up here and what they had off of earlier back. It went to 46-45 off. Ryan had a couple technical free throws. So we thought it was 72 up here. They have 71 down there. We've confirmed that with them. So we're obviously going to go with what the official scorebook has. Of course, if we were off a point, you know, we'll add it up and get it fixed. But so you know, that's why it's 71-66 at the moment. Evan Johnson off from 3. We'll see if it matters. The Celtics have it up 5 with the ball in control. They should be able to get this down to the final minute here. Just a really good response from the Celtics team after a barrage of shots made from the Bucks early on. Regardless, this is a good showing from the Bucks. I think whatever your view of the Bucks is, you know that they can play with the top teams after this game. Just too many turnovers down the stretch. The Celtics just did a little too much in the paint and on the glass. Sims. That's tough. You guard the entire shot clock with 1 to go on it. Sims is going to get 2 free throws out of it. That, to me, is a perfect possession if you're the Celtics. You take the entire 30 seconds off and can potentially get 2 free throws off of it.
Big thanks to Man on Fire for sponsoring the Bucks this season. Man on Fire provides a place for kids to learn about values and personal growth through sports. Go to manonfire4c.com to learn more. And the Celtics are sponsored by the Institute for Social and Emotional Learning. Through their clarity, change comes from dreams. Dr. Polly Vaughn and the ISEL work with families and individuals of all ages, including group therapy, working as a guide to self-development and relationship building. Find out more at dreamscomefromchange.org.
I just feel the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off them. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip I trusted, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags. Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win. LA baby, who running with, yeah. Jump broke, kids feet
And we're back. Score 71-66. 57.9 remaining on the clock.
(71-66) again, just in case you were confused about the score. We were a point off up here to what they had down there. Of course, you're going to go with the official book. Just some confusion about adding technical free throws earlier in the game, but we're okay now. 5-point game. Celtics trying to put it away here in the final minute. The Sims free throw is good.
And he knocks down the first one.
Playing a little game of tic-tac-toe down here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the Bucks don't have a 4th rebounder down there. Maybe trying to get the ball out quickly. Probably pinch on Ryan here. Free throws off. Ryan almost came up with it. You saw him give a kind of a grin up here. He was trying to pull that off.
6-point game.
Veteran play there. Without seeing the stat sheet, I think Phil Andrade has been arguably the MVP out here for the Celtics. But they've had a lot of guys with some timely baskets. Straws hit some shots. Tone Phillips with some big plays. Obviously Ryan doing what he does. Caleb wide open. It's off. And Quan is just beside himself. It's another tough call on him.
Foul will be assessed at number 6. Quan Shaw. That'll be his 5th and final foul.
That's 5.
Team 7.
Tough game for him after the massive performance a week ago against the Heat. So it looks like the Celtics are going to hold on here. I know 39 seconds is a lot, but if that holds, the Nets are 4-0. They play next. The Celtics will be 4-1. Bucks fall to 3-2. The Spurs are now at 3-2. The Grizzlies win today, along with the Magic win over the Thunder. Put them both at 3-2. The Thunder sit at 0-5. Evan comes up with that rebound. Ryan almost got another one, and here I am talking about the game being over. It's still just 2 possessions. Hernandez off. The Bucks cannot get a 3 to go. Another foul on Hernandez. They've played this right at the end, just haven't been able to get any of these shots to go.
His 4th foul. Team 8. They are in the 1-1.
It's another miss. Fouls on 23.
Foul is assessed to number 23.
No harm, no foul. I mean, it is a foul, but you know what I mean. 4th foul, 28 to go. And again, it is just a 6-point game. Bucks need a shot to go down. We're going to get a good look in the corner. It's good.
And
Evan Johnson with 21 seconds to play. Oh, and the Celtics have numbers. Straw will pull it out wisely. He's fouled. 3-point game, 15 to go, and if Straw misses the front end here, the Bucks will have a chance to tie.
That'll be his first foul. Team 9.
And he does miss. 15 to go. The Bucks could tie here. It's another foul and a smart foul.
Foul will be assessed to number 10, Christian Straw. That'll be his first foul. Team 5. Timeout is assessed to the Celtics. Score 72-69. 12.3 remaining. Celtics lead.
seconds, 12.3 to be exact. 72 to 69. Bucks have a chance to potentially tie this thing up. I assume they're going to look for a 3. The other question is, with the Celtics having another foul to give, when do they use that to potentially avoid a 3, or do they foul twice? I think after what happened against the Nets, my gut says they are going to foul. We'll see. Time will tell. That is not how the Bucks wanted it to end. 5 seconds. Free throw will end this game. I like to play design. Tone Phillips sniffed it out like a safety. So, this is 2 shots for Andrade. He only needs to hit 1 to basically ice this thing. If he does miss both, the Bucks have a chance, but either of these go down, I think that does it. It's a good fight from the Bucks. The Celtics were just a little bit better team, better in the paint. Not enough Quan Shaw with the foul issues.
Foul was assessed to number 2.
That's
his second
going to do it.
Team 10. They are now
The Celtics will improve to 4-1. Bucks will fall to 3-2. We're off next week. Be back with you on the 19th. The Celtics will play the Spurs, and the Bucks will play the 76ers. 5-point lead for the Celtics. See if the Bucks can knock at least a 3 down. They do not. 74-69. Celtics win.